Hello everyone, FeelGood here, back with another Core Gundam review, but this time is the Uraven Gundam, or Uranus 7 Gundam from Gundam Build Divers Re. This here is the Core Gundam 2, and it was another kit that I really was looking forward to see. The first one with the Core Gundam was Earth 3, which I just did a review of that, review of that. And now I'm doing a review of Core Gundam 2 in the Uraven Gundam. Hopefully I'm saying that right. First of all, this mobile suit, it looks good. I mean, what can I say? I mean, it looks like a futuristic version of the original Core Gundam. Of course, it's an upgraded version of the Core Gundam. It was my favorite in the anime, and it's my favorite, one of my favorite kits here. Well, favorite version of Core Gundam. I mean, I really do like it. It looks like, in a way, if you compare Core Gundam to Core Gundam 2, it looks like Core Gundam 2 is a little more bulkier, maybe slightly, but it's enough that you can tell. Of course, you can see by the beam sabers are pointed up instead of down. There's no little half shield. You got this big shield called the core defense that's on the back of the mobile suit, acting like a giant back skirt. To me, what I think of the shield when it comes to Core Gundam 2, the core defensor. In the anime, they don't make it look so bad sticking out, acting as a back skirt. Here, with the air pose, it looks fine, but if you were to put this on the ground, and if you check out the link to the album of this, of Core Gundam 2 on my Facebook page, and be in the link description below. If you see this on the ground with that shield on the back, it just don't look as good as in there. So if you want to put the shield, my recommendation, if you're gonna do with the shield like this on the back, it's better to have it in the air, some type of mid-air pose. Because on the ground, it just looks weird to me. Maybe because the size of Core Gundam compared to the size of the core defensor. But other than that, I really do like the mobile suit. I really do. Now, like I said, it looks cool. I like also the clear effect parts on it. It has more clear effect parts in the head, in the chest. Yeah, it works. Also, the feet are a little more pointy, as you can see here. But I like it. I like it. Not so much fan of the shield in this position, but I still like it. Now the positive, pretty much went over the positive. Looks cool. Definitely look like a futuristic version of Core Gundam, which it is a upgraded version of Core Gundam. So there you go. Awesome pedal line opportunity, both on the Core Gundam itself and the core defensor. Only has the required stickers, so that's nice. Now for the negatives, unlike Core Gundam, which I had to nitpick a little bit just to get some negatives on Core Gundam. Because, Core Gundam was the waist, couldn't get some, it kind of restricted a little bit, but other than that, it was good. Here, you got more negatives, unfortunately. I feel like they traded looks for the stability. Yeah, it looks good, but the waist, maybe it's just my Core Gundam 2, I don't know, but the waist, maybe something wrong with the power cap, I don't know. The waist separates from the torso way too easy. If you bend it forward back too much, it pops off. But usually when in a kit, it has a way to stop going too far back or too far forward. You can feel it when you move it. Here you don't have that, so it just comes right off. Also, the core defensor that's on the back of it here. This part right here, this the cone part, nose part you want to call it, it'll fall off way too easy. If you're posing it, it's gonna fall off. Whether it's on the ground or there, it's gonna fall off. Sticky tack to put in that area right here. It's probably didn't come off then. We'll hold it in place so you can get these poses in. Otherwise, you're gonna be like me and just struggle with it. Yeah, I got cool shots in the Core Gundam 2 album on my Facebook page, but I struggled. Struggled a little bit getting in this pose for the video. Yeah, like I said before, I feel like they traded stability for looks. But other than that, it looks great once everything works out. So, going to positives and negatives, looks good. Definitely looks like it's set out to be an upgraded version of Core Gundam, or as I like to call it, a futuristic look. I also forgot I like the color scheme. The clear parts make it look good and good pan line opportunity. However, I feel like they traded looks for stability. The waist separates from the torso too easily, which means you're gonna have problems when it's in Core Gundam 2 mode and Uraven, most likely, because of that problem. Now, out of the core defense itself, you're probably gonna have problems out of it again when you're in Core Gundam 2 mode and Uraven. Now, surprisingly, and I forgot, surprisingly, I was gonna say this now, you don't have that problem in Core Fly mode, which is transformation. It's new transformation, and that'll be in the next part of this video. But other than that, even though it has those problems, I still like Core Gundam 2. And now we have Core Flyer. Core Flyer. Core Flyer is basically Core Gundam 2's transformation, new transformation. And basically it's its flyer mode. It had, to me, a Gundam wing-ish look. And the reason I say why it has a Gundam wing look is just the way the arms are folded, the head turned around, and how the rifle's put towards the front of the nose cone, I guess you can call it. Front of it right here. To me, it just reminds me of Wing Gundam. Similar, at least. Now, of course, in the anime, this mode helped it to get to and from places with speed and basically compete with flying units as well. I'm gonna be honest. I like it. What can I say? I like the look. It's one of those looks that is. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's one of those looks that is it is a simple transformation. You just put the core defensor, which is basically what the shield is called right here. It just like I say, fold the head, fold the arms, fold the back of the legs, and put the shield on top and gun up front. That's it. It's simple. It's not complicated like I don't know, Zeta Gundam. Anyway, but yeah, I like it. I mean, this is one of those modes that you can actually just transform it, put in this mode, and just leave it on the shelf because it looks good. Go to the pause about it. It has good part separation, good color separation, great panel line opportunity. Only have to required stickers. Looks cool. I mean, all around it's a simple, good looking, cool transformation. Now, the negatives on this kit, right off the bat can't think of a negative. That would be a first for me, I think. And then somebody in the comment section can point out that it is. Just this more. There we go. Sorry about that. If I had to just try and pick a just try to pick a negative about it. Just really just dig into it. It'd be the arm sticking out, the size that you see right over here, and as it comes around, right over here. But to me, it doesn't bother me, strangely. Some cases it usually does. But here it doesn't bother me. So officially, in my opinion, it has no negatives. Unofficially, if you want to nitpick, the shoulders, the arms, the shoulders sticking out the side. But to me, I don't see a problem with that. So all in all, that mode, the core flyer, pretty good transformation. This is the Uranus armor. This is basically the armor that allows Core Gundam 2 to change into Uraven Gundam. As you can see, it definitely has a more wider profile than, for example, the Earth 3. Not Earth 3, the Earth armor. Sorry. The Earth armor was, to me, more streamlined. This one had just a wider profile. The way the legs are not under it, but just stick out the back. And not stick out the back, they stick out the top of it. More than the top. You know, it's just a bigger, well, I don't know. Well, it's a wider mobile suit. Let me just adjust this, sorry. But, you know, all in all, it's still a good transformation. It has great color separation, great part separation, pretty good panel line opportunity. And it only has to require stickers on the eyes here. And then there's a sticker on the rifle. Again, only do required stickers. So definitely a thumbs up. Now, which one of these armors is my favorite between the ones I reviewed so far? I would have to say Earth 3 armor-wise is the better one I prefer. Now, I'm not saying this don't look good. I just favor not Earth 3, sorry, the Earth armor more. But this is still cool looking armor. Now, what are exactly the... Of course, I already went over the positive, but let me go over real quick. Good part, panel line separation. Pretty good panel line separation. The required stickers. Only the required stickers. So that's the positives. Oh, one more positive, just like the Earth armor. It can stand alone on its own pretty good. So there's that. The negatives about it? Well, this would be kind of like the core flyer. You know, I really don't have a negative with it. If I had to find a negative, it'd be the way the legs are put on there, top of it. You know, it makes it look a little too wide for my taste. But that's just me again trying to nitpick and just trying to find something with this armor. Trying to find something with this armor. Other than that, I don't see any negatives with it. I like it. Definitely good. Definitely a good armor. And finally, we have Uraven Gundam. Uraven is when the Core 2 Gundam docks with the Uranus armor. It's basically the recon and sniper mode of Core 2. And one of my favorite modes of the Core Gundam 2. I mean, before, one of my favorite kits was the Earth 3. Well, now Uraven has replaced it as my favorite Core Gundam armor mode. Now, just looking at this kit, I like it. And I like, one of the more important things I like about it is the fact that it hides the feet. Like, you can still see the feet here, but barely. I mean, they just don't stick out so much when it, like in the other forms. Like, let's say Earth 3, if you put Core Gundam 2 Earth 3, the feet stick out even more because of the white tips on the feet. And, you know, the sensors look good on it, the way the gun looks on it, the way the shield actually looks like it belongs on the back of it. So, the shield that was kind of semi-annoying, at least to me, in the other modes, unless Core Gundam 2 was in there, it actually looks like it belongs when it comes to Uraven. I like the gimmicks that this kit has. the gimmicks and the features. Now it does, as you can see, there's 3 sensory bits that are on it. Of course, in anime, these were used for collecting information and relaying that to your Uraven. You can mount these separately from the mobile suit. You have to get an extra mount for that, of course. So if you got, either you're gonna have to buy some mounts, or if you got some spare mounts around, you can use those to mount the sensors. Also, the sensors can be mounted on the arm. I'm gonna show you a picture of that. Also, the sensors can be mounted on the shield that's attached to the gun. I'm only assuming this is for it to get better information and target acquisition, if I said that word right. And I like how it's a shame. Sorry, it's a shame that they didn't use that feature, you know, where it can mount on the arm and on the shield in the anime. I think it'd be a nice touch, but you know, you can't have everything, so Also, there's a, well, and I'm gonna say this again, spoiler alert, because maybe some of y'all watching may not have seen this kit, may not have seen the anime that this kid is representing, the mobile suit in the anime that this kid is representing. In this whole white part here, that is a hidden sensor. In the anime, it was a wire sensor used so your Uraven can see while still in cover and not get his head shot off. Or any part of shot off, but you know. And you actually take it out, you actually can put that sensor on the mount and display it separately from your Uraven. Now, the only thing here that I kind of don't like about that is the fact that it's not more anime accurate on how they do that. They could, you know, include some type of thin little wire so it can show that it's still connected to your Uraven while it's, you know, hovering near or around the Uraven Gundam. I feel like they dropped the ball just a tiny little bit on that. But then again, you can't have everything in life. But I really, really wish they were included in that. Include that feature in that. And to get to one of my favorite features, it is the gun. Now, like in anime, the gun has 2 modes. Rifle mode, as what's the mode that is in right now on the kit. I'm gonna show a close-up picture. I'm gonna show a close-up picture of that. Also, it has sniper rifle mode, basically where the barrel extends and the handle pops out. Now it has 2 handles. It has 2 handles on its gun, one on each side. So no matter which gun hand you're holding, you can still pop that handle and, you know, get that shot. Now, wow, I can't believe I went blank. I really like that feature. I really do. It looks cool. But probably one of my favorite features, other than, you know, the gun extending out, is the fact of how stable the gun is on the kit. Like, it's really stable. Is the only way I can put it. To me, it has 3 points of stability. One is the back of the gun that attaches. It kind of just over the arm, but I'm thinking that in the anime it may attach to the arm. Not sure, but it basically makes it where the gun stays still. And I'm gonna show a picture of that so you can see what I'm talking about. Also, it has a part that attaches to the gun, and then it's basically part on the shield that attaches to the gun, and then another part of that shield attaches to the arm. And there's a picture of that. And those, to me, give it really good stability. I mean, just on point stability. Make it so you can hold that gun and you ain't gotta worry about it. Well, not you, but the most who can hold the gun, you ain't gotta worry about it falling either completely off the kit or just getting crooked or something. You know how sometimes maybe over time, or if you accidentally brush up against it, the beam rifle is quick, it slumps over or something. So it's more because of this 3-point stability. I call it 3-point system. The gun is likely to stay in its pose better and longer. So that's one of the features. That's two of the best features I like about it. Now, the shield, and also, oh, I can't believe I keep forgetting this. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering through this thing, but I'm trying to check over my notes, make sure I got everything. Sorry. The shield actually looked like it belonged there. I said this earlier in there, but the shield actually looks like it belongs there. Actually, it looks good. You know, it doesn't look like it's just this oversized thing sticking out the back. So, that being said, pros. It has also very good panel lining and color separation. The panel line opportunity on this kit is all over this kit is awesome. Only has to require stickers. You don't have any unnecessary stickers or stickers that are there because they couldn't take the time to make an actual separate colored part. And it does most of the gimmicks out the anime, like the rifle, the satellites, the shield, like that. The hidden thing, the hidden sensor in the legs, like that. The negative would be the one that carries over from Core Gundam 2. And unless you have some type of sticky tack, you're always gonna have to worry about the shield even falling off the mobile suit when you mess with it, or the nose cone part falling off of it every time you like bump into it or something. So like I said, probably all through this review, sticky tack definitely. If you put sticky tack anywhere else, I would definitely recommend putting sticky tack in where the nose cone here attaches to the shield so it can stay. That's really the only true negative I can think about this kit is that. I can just can I think of one on the fly? Would be, no wires connected to the sensors that are hidden in the legs. But as much as I wish that feature was built in, I can live without it. My recommendation, if you want to replicate how that sensor works from the anime, you will have to get creative with it. So, with that said, I definitely recommend this kit. It is, to me, one of the best looking kits that Core Gundam 2 ever docked with. By far. It's looking like it may end up being one of my favorite kits in this whole thing of the Core Gundam armors, the Core Gundam modes. This is the Gundam I like. It's the Uraven Gundam. I like it better now than Earth 3, and before this, Earth 3 was my favorite, or at least one of my favorite. So that said, definitely go out and buy yours today. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone taking the time out today to watch my videos. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And I wish everyone a good day. Later.